Hello, my name is Alicia Bosley with Empowered Business Entrepreneurs, and it's my pleasure to be with you here today. I'm going to talk to you about collaboration techniques, and I'm going to go into very soon in the upcoming weeks of a detailed training on how to collaborate, because it's so very important to your business. But honestly, I just could not wait that long to give you 10 of the most important collaboration techniques. It's not fair of me to withhold this information from you before I do my training. So grab your coffee and get out a pen and paper, and I'm going to quickly go over the 10 most important things that you need to do in collaborating. The first thing is that you need to have some basic selling skills. And if you've been following any of my other training videos and such, you know the importance of the skill of selling. It's the very basic elements. Anyone can learn them. It's basically introducing yourself, just knowing what your prospects' problems are, or their needs, or challenges, or the desires, and presenting a solution. And you present it intelligently by giving the benefits and, of course, asking questions, more questions to find out what their particular needs are, and then offering testimonials or social proof so that they can see that the solutions that you're offering really are working for real people. And then, of course, you want to put in any bonuses or guarantees, and then most importantly, you want to ask for the sale. And that's what you're doing when you collaborate. You're actually going to sell yourself, and you have to ask for the sale, so to speak, and I'll explain in a few minutes. Number two, this is most important, is you're going to want to give first. So when you meet someone, whether you're at a live event or some type of a networking event, you need to know that it's not what they can do for you, but you have to sincerely think, what can I do for them? And in doing so, you have to think of yourself as being a very valuable person, and that's most important. But what can you do for them? How could you get them exposure or help them in some way in their business? And I promise you, that comes back not 100-fold, but probably 1,000-fold. I've experienced it time and time again. 3, get out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to introduce yourself. And although it might be comfortable to sit back or stay with just one person over the course of 2, 3, 4 days that you might be at a live event or something, I want you to get out of your comfort zone. Try to sit with different people. Walk up to people in the lobby where you're at a live event or a networking event, and introduce yourself. And it's as simple as walking up to a group of people and saying, "Hi, this is my name. Do you mind if I join your conversation?" That easy. Okay, 4, ask open-ended questions about them. That means you're going to ask questions that require more than a yes or no response. So here's an example of the questions that I ask. I ask them, what's your expertise? What business are you in? And what is it that I can do to help you in your business and help you get the word out? And I'll even ask them, what's challenging you in your business? How might I be able to help you with that? 5, this is really important, invite them to be interviewed. Now, I just came from an event where I talked with a number of people, probably 40, 50 or more people. And all of them were open to my invitation to be interviewed by me. And what does that do for you? It allows you to, number one, get some more perspective here with someone that you're talking to and their expertise, but it also allows you to provide value to your own targeted audience. And I'll explain that in a few minutes. It also gives them value because they're going to be recognized through your list. And so that helps them to get additional exposure. And then when they are interviewed, one thing that I always like to do is to make sure, have them tell the website or wherever it is that they can lead people to, so that you truly get to help them out. So for example, if you're doing an interview with Joe Smith, you'd say, "Hi Joe, so glad to have you on this interview today. I know you're going to have some really incredible information for the listeners today. And I do have a series of questions that I'm prepared to ask you to really help the people out there that are listening. But first, I want you to give a little bit of information about yourself, and be sure to share your website so our listeners know how to hook up with you." Okay, then 6, make sure that you give the person you're interviewing a copy of the interview so that they can use it in their own marketing also to get some additional exposure. And then 7, take your own interview and give it to your audience so that you can provide value. It further positions you as an expert and gives you that additional exposure. Okay, and then interview often. So don't just limit yourself to maybe once or twice a year that you're going to interview. Try to interview multiple people. Right now I'm setting up on my calendar interviewing 10 key people that I just met at this event that I went to that really stand out in my mind that can help my audience of listeners move forward in their own business. So make sure that you interview often. Expand your perspective. That's what interviewing and talking to all these people will do. And when you have more perspective, you can write more intelligently and train more intelligently in your own videos and the content that you produce to your audience. And then number 9, this is so important. Always, always show gratitude. And this is something that's really overlooked. Handwrite a thank you card to the person that just took the time to prepare for the interview and to interview with you. Always try to get out within 24 hours of doing that interview. Be sincere and really gracious and let them know how appreciative you are of them taking time to be interviewed. And last but not least, number 10, and this is really the important part, and this is where it gets to just explode your business. Attend events where there's other like-minded people like yourself. So go to events where there's experts like yourself in the field or people that are really working to get the knowledge and skills. The mission that I'm on this year is to attend a number of events. And by the time the year's over, I'll probably have 8 to 10 major events under my belt that I've attended to advance myself in my knowledge, to advance my skills, and to get greater perspective all around. This in and of itself gives me valuable content so that I can be writing and creating audios and creating training videos for my own audience. So it really positions you as an expert in your field. So those are my 10 collaboration techniques. Again, be looking for some more training that's going to come up in much, much more detail. Not sure if I'm going to do it on a live webinar or if I'm going to create just a recorded training video, but I am going to be putting this information together in much more detail, so stay on the lookout. And be sure, if you want to get our 20 training videos plus whatever else we put in our video training library, go to salesandonlinemarketing.com. You'll be able to have complete access to our free training videos to help you in your business and marketing your business and getting exposure. And you also get our 84-page book, The Empowered Business Sales Conversion Formula, which is an absolute eye-opener, really shows you how to be profitable in your online marketing. Again, salesandonlinemarketing.com. And Alicia Bosley here with Empowered Business Entrepreneurs, and it's my pleasure to help you to move forward in your business. Have a great day.